Oh. Do 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 do. Everything working? Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the DSL Racing League. As tonight as your commentator, Snacks. And I will wait a few minutes for everyone who wants to watch a lap around Silverstone tonight. It's round 5. Hello, Ali. Good evening. Hello, hello. Here we go for a lap around Silverstone tonight. So, Red Bull. Hello, hello. We got hit very fast right-hander. Turn 1. Get a lot of understeer. And then this is a tricky one. Not to get too much understeer or locking your brakes. This one, get a good exit. The rear snaps a bit there. We've got the first DRS. Just long straight. And this is a very understeery part. Watch out for your exit here. You can lose your rear very easily. Get a good power. Cross the old finish line at Silverstone into Cops Corner, where Hamilton and Max had a little incident. As we are now getting into Maggots and Backets. Watch out what Perez did here in the sprint. Now we're on the last DRS section of the track. Try not to invalidate any laps here. Of course, this corner now, watch out you don't lose your rear, like I just nearly did. Yeah, across the line. Yes, that was the lap around Silverstone. Yes, I'm gonna make the lobby right now for everyone to join in. It's round 5 of the DSL Racing League, the Sprint League. Yes, let's see, social. Invite only at the moment. Well, just do invite only. It's not yet. Track. Na 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 na. How are you, Eli? So we got 9 laps sprint and 26 laps. Eli, just go to his Facebook. He is live and ask there. So Let's see. F1 car. Preset.
No, definitely not, mate.
Rules and flag. Strict. Off.
I keep forgetting the short shift out corners. It's really costing me. I'm getting that lag again.
Oh wait. Oh, let's open up the lobby real quick. Friends only. Wait, what? Why does it say sprint?
Lobby is open. Cool. Cheers, James. Max. I think the track temp has actually dropped. Guys, like I said, we are 9 followers away from hitting 400. We are so close to getting that 400 follower mark. Yo, Eli, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Long time no speak, bud. Hope all is well, dude. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Eli, you can jump in, mate. You can jump in the Ferrari, dude. Because we did have someone back out at the last minute. If you're going to take part, are you going to be racing in the league from now on? As like a reserve? Join off of Snacks, because he is the race lobby. He is the host of the race lobby, so join off of Snacks and get yourself in, and then jump into the Ferrari. Yeah, that's fine, man. No worries, dude. We'll get you as a reserve. Wait, what, sorry? Yeah, I know. Hopefully you can scare Exonic a little bit. We need a challenge for him. Right, probably no point in practice now as that track temp has just dropped. Not going to get any quicker. Right, jump into the race lobby.
Sorry, I will get back to chat. No one's here yet. As we're now waiting.
Pit lane tyre sim off, right? No, that's on. That's on. Pit lane tyre sim is on. Snacks. So you should have damage. I'll tell you what. I'll go through the. I'll go through it just to make sure. Preset only. Yep. Equal. Yep. That's all good. Assists should all be on. Full pit assist off. I think we had. Did we have pit assist assist on, release on. Snacks, make sure pit assist and pit release is on. Make sure those two are on, buddy. Yeah, Ferrari, Eli. Weekend structure. Sure, yep. 50%, yep. Qualifying. Yep. Move on dynamic, realistic. Alright, keep it off, Snacks. I can't remember if we had it on or not. Keep it, okay, keep it off then, Snacks. Keep it off. Keep it off.
Evening, AJ. How are you? How is it? Are you looking forward to the race tonight?
Hopefully we can use it in F123. Yep, Eli's racing tonight, buddy. Let's jump in the Ferrari. Reduced car damage. Yep.
Oh, let's see who we got. Senna's in. Let's see. PXR. Oh, he's already in. You're right. Good to hear, man. I wasn't sure if I was going to race. Yeah, you wasn't sure? Why, man? But I'm here, so let's get it. Yeah, man. It's your home Grand Prix. So.
F1. He's part. I've just let him join, man. He used to race in our league before, so he's joining.
Sure, same reason as Hanson, just didn't hit me as hard as I hit him. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. I thought I read it wrong. Should have not laughed about that. My bad. So. Yeah, unfortunate for him. Condolence to him and to you as well. If he was a good mate. And so right now, just. So yeah, we're now just waiting a few minutes. If I still, we're a bit early, I understand. I had to, because I wanted to do something, but not a lot of people watched it. Good evening, Ryan. Good evening, James. Good evening, Sterling. How is everyone doing? You excited for tonight's race? Yeah, thank you. I've done commentating a lot in the league I race in, so I'm used to it. As we're just waiting a few minutes. I think. Not sure if we got everyone. And what is Jim saying? As just a quick AJ, just a quick question for you. Is the ERS assist, was it always on or off? King dropped out. Any room? Rules. League rules. ERS assist. Well, it says on, but also good luck to y'all. On, I believe. Yeah. Okay. We've got 19 at the moment, so I believe it's Absi, the only one that. Let's see. Is this everyone go? Is this everyone? Or let's go to the drives chat. Drives chat. There we go. Let's see who we got. Good evening, Senna. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's okay, AJ. Just waiting for Absi to choose his seat. How you doing, Senna? Most drivers here is their home GP. Just waiting. Is this everyone's Senna? Who's the 20th? I'm not sure, Ryan. So we got Eli hopping in as reserve. Eli, just to make sure, after the race, just DM Senna for the app you have to log into, and Senna give Eli in DMs the app link, because otherwise I can't put the scores in from him. If let's see. So let me see the app real quick. So we've got 9. So F1 race. So the game says, so it says 18, but Eli's 19. So we've got Senna and Redding. Let's see. Redding is in. Senna's in. Abzi is in. So who's not racing? Lager, Kingy, Jack. Oh, Jack's not racing, by the way. So I think this is everyone. $18 plus Eli's 19. So in 3 minutes y'all can ready. So 5 past. So see. This is everyone. So just 3 minutes. I don't know if anyone wants to have a change, like have to go to the toilet before quali. So it's a short quali. Then we got 9 lap sprint race and a 26 main race. Please, if anyone gets kicked or disconnected, let's go someone back. Yeah, I know. Yeah, let's go. Yep, y'all can ready up. So everyone can ready up. So going to the track. If anyone gets disconnected, please say in chat or join from me. It is on friends only, so if it's someone from your friend list, if a random joins, please remain calm and ask him to leave nicely, not be rude. So here we go for short quali, as we got, and oh, it's dry, but it's very greyish. Looks like there is potential rain coming, so I'm not sure what the conditions are. As Eli has left the session. Right. Yep, people choose their tires. Let me just do this real quick. I've got it to on screen miles per hour for you guys. Okay. As we're now waiting for the first driver to everyone preset 4. So it's gonna be a dry race. So it's a dry race then apparently. Oh, he just sided. Wow. So let's see who is the first one out on track. Is that Reddick? No, it's Senna. First one on softs. Let's see what you can do. Oh, there you go. Hiya, dry all the way. Good evening, Kurt. Good luck. Yeah, so it is preset 4, people say. Let's see. Senna is the first one on track. What is his banker lap going to be? Let's see. I hope everyone's alright. I've got a special helmet tonight. Well, let's see that special helmet then. Ooh, that's a cool one, man. Nice helmet. Let's see, anyone else? Funny helmet from Storm. Red, blue, and white. Oh, not a bit wide. So that's what's Senna. First drive out on track with a big gap. Yes, setting up. Just don't overdo it and spin. So here he goes. Let's watch his lap. Or Mr. Admin / host of the league. Goes very good into turn 1. And here, bit wide. And let's see what do we have here. And now we'll go for the first DRS zone. Sorry about the names. Here goes. This. I need to do something quick. So, how is everyone's day been? So we've got Senna heading into Cop's corner. Watch out you don't lose your rear here or invalidate across on the line. Now into Maggots and Beckett's. Can he get that clean? Good gear. Here we go. The exit, a bit wide, a little bit on the grass, got the DRS though. On the back straight, what lap can Senna set on the first one out with that Alfa Romeo car? Ooh, little snap, held it straight. Into the last 2 corners, hits the curb a bit, makes the car unsettle. Here he comes across the line. Into 1:28.7. 5:77. Behind him is probably Kurt is going for his lap. AJ as well out on her lap. I think it's Abzi. See what Abzi can do. Abzi goes at 28.3. Goes provisional pole. Here comes Kickley, Crazy Bean in 29.7. And now comes Eli or Fresh Agent. And that was James goes P3. And I believe Agent went across line. As here we've got Eli into P2. And Sterling into P7 with a 29.8 and Exotic with a 128.3, just 4 or 200ths of a second slower than Abzi. As nearly got half of the grid out on track. But our boy coming across into the third sector, going in the final 3 corners. Very tricky one. Don't get your rear loose. So here comes Del Boy. A 129.9 into P9. Turbo did at 131. We've got Kurt in the third sector. Invalidated, so he's going to go again. But we've got AJ behind him. What can AJ do? Can AJ get into the top 10? Goes very good. Ooh, little wiggle at the exit. Does a 29.8 into P9. Got an Aston Martin into the pit lane. So we've got, I believe it's Fresh Agent. Invalidated. Very easy to invalidate. So let's watch on board. Locks the tyres a bit into turn 4. Oh, that felt like pressure on us. I wasn't sure that was over 130. That's Agent. What is Agent doing? There's a 27.9 in the first sector, not purple. Track is very dull at the moment. There's no sunshine, so it stays dry though. You can improve anyway, AJ. I know you can. In 8 gear, 7th. Ooh, watch out you don't invalidate. Get too much understeer. Especially is now in Magnussen back. It stays 8 gear. Very late shifting. The agent of 104.3 in the second sector in total. This does a purple sector 2. The game says, but I can't trust the game. Stays 6 gear. And locks the tyres in the last 3 corners. As we got, I think that's Dean. Hasn't on our lap. Now he's going to set his lap. Sorry for a little wiggle there from Dean. For second gear. Ooh, not a wiggle. Watch out you don't ref the car a lot. As he now goes into Brooklands to Lovefield. The old last corner of the track into Woodlands, Woodcote. Oops. And heading into Corps, where this car doesn't like getting hit by a Mercedes. It goes into Maggots and Maggots, goes very cleanly into Corps, stays in the line, a bit wide at the exit of Baggots. Into Chapel. And turn 15, Stowe. What can Dean set for a lap? So we've got Exotic also out on the track again, or leader of the league. Ooh, big snap as Dean sets a 29.6. Let's see who we got next. Oh, Ferrari and McLaren very close to each other. That's Eli. That is now going on lap sector 2. That's not the calls don't come through anymore. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wait, what? What do you mean? I saw was it red yellow? James. As here comes Storm. He's going to set a lap now. See who we got behind. I think that's AJ. Oh no, Sterling. As Senna sets a 27.9. Provisional pole for him. Supposed to be blue, red, white. like this from Exotic. See, let's watch. Crazy Bean into Maggots and Beckett. Then I don't know what happened. As Kikli is improving by 0.3 of a second. So he will go up by 1 place. If he keeps it like that. Into Stowe. Don't get too wide here. Easy to invalidate. Into the last 3 corners. Don't hit the curbs, otherwise your car will unsettle very much. Here he goes across the line into P10, P8. Improved by 0.6 of a second. Let's see who we got behind him. That's Storm. Just improved. Oh no, it's not Storm. I think that was VXR. We've got Ferrari, Eli. I think it validated again, so he did another lap. Here comes Storm, 2 turns up, 3.5 turns quicker, so he's now P7. So we got Cinder fella on an out lap. Redding on lap, yes. Redding is on the lap. Now heading into Stowe. Stays in between lines, but goes into the pit lane. Just like the Mercedes behind him. And that's AJ. And Soldic also pits. So they made a little mistake. As Agent is now setting his lap. Got Kerr also preparing. So we've got Dick Van Dien. Goes back into the pit. Okay, let's watch Cinder invalidated. See, let's watch Kidney Jim. He is starting his first lap of the short quali. Only 5.5 minutes to go. As he goes cleanly into turn 3. And there to turn 4. I think I'll try you to rev it. Stays in the lines. Gets a good exit. And it's going to head into... I think it was Brooklyn. Oh, and what turned in too early and invalidating his lap. As we've got Ryan now with his first lap going into Cops. And turn a bit too much, so losing a bit of speed. Hits the curb into Maggots and Beckets. Struggling, not getting the turn in what he wants it. Is done a 104.6. He's now going into turn 15. So he's now into Stowe, going into Vale, and then Club. And we've got Aston Martin. Never mind. So, see, Ryan goes P8. Senna's still P1, provisional pole. As Kerr is now improving by what? Wait, what? I thought it was improving by 0.3. Now it's just 0.9, not improving. Oh, he did improve by 0.3 per second. So gets P2. Let's see, Abzi starting his lap. And we've got Red Bull. So people starting their laps. As AJ is preparing for a lap. Just like James. And if Cinder is on the lap and invalidates. And invalidated. We got Redding also invalidates. His invalidated his lap. So who is on the lap right now? I think it's Exotic. It's not on the lap. Don't believe anyone is on the lap yet. Is Ryan? No, Ryan pits. So let's watch our championship leader, Exotic Planes, on board. Locks his right reel. You don't want that too much, otherwise it can hurt your tyre. Like, ooh, wheel spin there. Bit struggling. Just watch out you don't break any signs. Now comes across the final turn. Oh, another wheel spin across the all final corner of the Silverstone track. He's now getting into Cops. It's a good turn in. Didn't lose too much speed. Now into Maggots and Beckett, hits the curb. Into fifth gear, goes a bit wide on the grass. And backs off and invalidates. Got Dean 0.2 of a second quicker on his lap. Where is Dean going to be placed tonight? As Senna is out on the track. Here comes Dean across the final corner on the finish line and goes P10. We've got behind him as James is going for another lap. Exotic as well, also for another lap. I don't know why the helmet of James isn't working. But Jim again on the lap. Turbo as well. Jim very close behind, invalidates again. See, we've got, I think it's AJ and it's Sterling, and across the line, that's Agents. Here comes Storm. It's P7. Let's see who we've got behind him. Is that Abzi? Oh, and Abzi spun final corner as AJ now gets across finish line. Did AJ invalidate? No, he did not. He did improve, but did not improve his placement by much. As Redding? No. Senna? No, wait, what? Yeah, Senna spun. Senna and Absi spun final. As that is quali done. Let's see, Red Bull's coming across the line. Dean stays P10. See who we got. Is that James and Exotic. Exotic goes P3, James goes P8. Senna takes provisional pole. Eli goes P2. Let's see, and Agent is also done P6. What can Storm do? Let's see what's going behind as Sterling goes back into the pit. Who we got left? It's Storm. Storm is going to finish his lap. It's not going to improve. So who got left? So it's AJ. So I think that's it. So congrats to Senna for his first pole position of the Sprint League with a 1:27.930. So, and I'm just gonna make it. I think that's a screenshot that I needed. Just gonna make. So we're now waiting for everyone to go back to the pit. As Senna got pole position for the sprint race. Wing damage on that lap. Ow, that's unfortunate, Agent. Eli goes P2 for the sprint race. Abzi P3. Exotic P4 or championship leader. Bit struggling out there. It's just very close. Top 5, just 1/10 of a second in between them. So, as we have right now, Senna is getting pole position 4. We go at 8 p.m. Yeah, of course. So, Senna gets P1 with a 1:27.930. Eli, the reserve tonight, is on the front row for the sprint race. Or championship leader, Exotic in P4. Abzi, very good. Goes P3. Kurt, also very close. P5, just a tenth of a second between P1 and P5. As we now have a 5-minute break, get a drink, or go to the toilet. We just having a moment. So Helen asked me. Yep. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Last weekend. Hope everyone enjoyed the in real life race, even though people think it was boring. As we're waiting for the drivers to just 4 minutes to go, get their setup ready and stuff. Well, preset 4. So it was on the James was also on the lap. First pole since like F1 21. Congrats, man. So I'm on controller and traction is insane. Yeah. I'm on the wheel. So we're now waiting. Everyone who joined by waiting for to start. It's 5 minutes, so 8 p.m. So everyone excited for the new F1 game, or just the same feelings as we had at the start of this game? We're halfway, I believe, of the league already, of the sprint league. Yes, we are. So right now, let's see what the scores are. So at the moment, Exotic is clearly in front of the championship, leading with 126 points. Agent in second place with 72 points. Like Exotic has 2 races advantage to everyone else. Kurt into P3, Absi P4, Senna P5, myself in P6 as I'm a reserve, James in P7, VXR P8, Storm 9th, Sterling 10th, Ryan P11, Risky Annie a reserve in P12, Lager P13, David Hooton P14, Delboy P15, Jim 16, Crazy Beans 17, Adam reserve in P18, AJ Mr. Sexy Voice P19, Dean P20, Redding P21, Turbo 22nd, Fritch Clean Fritch 23rd, Angry Dave 24th, Kingy 25th, and Jack P26. As for the drive constructors, let's see what we have. We've got Williams in P1 with 134 points, with the Haas being second with 110 points as people are starting to ready up. It is 8 o'clock. Ferrari are third, fourth are Aston Martin, fifth Alpine, sixth Alfa Romeo as with 5 lights. And they are off. Here we go into turn 1. Ferrari gets a good start. Goes wide, and no, it was a big spin behind. Who's that? Who's the spinning at the back? Ooh. Delboy gets an overtake on the... It's a 4-way spin. Storm, Kurt, Fresh Agent, Sterling. But everyone is still alive as Eli gets a great start into P1. Senna gets P2. Abzi and Exotic are right behind them as Abzi covers Exotic on the inside. Exotic now on the outside, tries to get the switch back on Abzi. Great move. Can Exotic keep it on the inside? Yes, he does. But can Abzi get a good exit? No, he doesn't. As Exotic gets P3. Let's see what happens at the back. It's a big... Oh! Bit of touche there with Jim and VXR. Jim on the inside as Redding spins it. See Maggots and Beckett's. Who we got side by side nearly. Who we got here as James trying to make a great exit. Here he comes. He goes on the inside and gets past cleanly. Is Delboy going to keep it on the outside? He's trying, but he has to heal. No, he's not. He's making it. And there we go. First pit stop from Ryan. Makes the inside here from Delboy. Eli gets the fast line. Oh, little touche between AJ and James. 4-way battle for P8. Let's see at the front what's happening there. 4 people going away. So we got Eli leading the pack with Senna, Exotic and Abzi. See what's happening at the midfield. James still in front of the train with AJ VXR. Kidney Jim. Jim, is he making a move? No, he's far away. Here he comes. Fresh Agent on the inside of Cinderfella. And makes the move cleanly there. Agent right now having to get a comeback race for the sprint. As Senna is pushing Eli. Let's see what's happening here. And the DRS will be active on lap 3. We've got 4-way battle for P1. VXR gets the first one to get a drive-through penalty for track limits. As there goes Delboy across the corner. As Jim also gets a 3-second penalty. Here comes AJ on the inside of Delboy and makes the move. And goes into P8. The 8 P8 is for points. As he stays on the inside. Let's see what's happening behind. Oh, as Jim on the inside, not a great move there, and spins. And also Cinderfella going into the pit. I think he's got damage. As Eli is trying to get out of the DRS from Senna. Senna still's got the DRS, it's lap 3. But Exotic is pushing Senna now. See at the back, AJ is now the train of P8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But at the moment it's still very clean. No DNS at the moment. The Agent is pushing it like crazy. And oh, there goes Agent into the wall. Is he out? He is not out. He's still alive and resets the track. Here is still Eli, the other Ferrari, in P1. Pushing it to the medal. As these 4 are fighting for pole position for the feature race. As Exotic trying to make a move or looking for a move on Senna. But Senna keeps it clean. And Exotic again looks again. VXR makes the move on Delboy. With the DRS. Ooh, a bit struggling. As Eli's his fast lap again. See what's happening. As Exotic. Oh, Exotic gets a 3-second penalty for track limits. And that is a big thing. As. Ooh, Exotic has Senna. No, Exotic hits Senna. There's no Absi can get the DRS. Can he get close? No, he can't. See what James is going to do. Can James get close to Del Boy? Make a move here. He's just out of reach. See what's happening here at the back. As Del Boy and Sterling are fighting. Del Boy on the outside to the inside. What a good move from him. As we've got a spinner ahead. It's James Mason. And Sterling gets a 3-second penalty for track limits on the outside. And here comes Sterling on a great move on the outside. Oh, this brings back memories. They leave the gap how it should be. As here comes Kurt. Looking for a gap. But just can't manage to get it. Here he goes on the inside. And makes the move. Great move from Kurt. As we've got Exotic, Senna, Absi and Eli battling for P1 for the sprint race. As we're now heading in lap 5 out of 9. Exotic already a bit out of ERS. Pushing it as Senna, as they are very close on each other's tail. As Ryan gets a 3-second penalty and Exotic very close. He makes the move on Senna, but they can make contact. And still, Senna gets P2. Exotic is pushing it on Senna like crazy. He's got the 3-second penalty. He's trying to make a move on the inside. Just can't manage to make it. As we got Kurt pushing it now on Sterling. Can Kurt make a move on the inside? Yeah, he's going for the inside. Makes the move. And makes a clean move into P9. Storm makes a move on Del Boy for P11. As Exotic is now... Oh, Maggers and Beckers now side by side. As James gets a 3-second penalty now in P13. Senna still in DRS range of Eli to defend from Exotic. Exotic is clearly wanting to get past. But still, it's... lap 5 out of 9. 4 laps to go. Del Boy gets a penalty. As Sterling drops back 2 places. What happened to Sterling? I think Sterling had a little spin. Let's see. Exotic is now very close on Senna. Is he going to make a move before the DRS section? Before the DRS. Straight. Let's see. Is he going to make a move? Here he goes. He's looking on the inside. He does trying to make a move. Senna defense. Ooh, Absi, big slide. As Exotic now is very close on the race. He's got the speed. Here he goes on the inside. Side by side. And Senna's trying to stick it. Now on the inside. As Exotic now on the outside. They stay side by side. And great battle between these two drivers. And now Senna's trying to go to the outside on Cops. Side by side. Oh, what a battle. Got that on stream. And what a move by Senna. Sheesh. What a move. On the outside of Cops. 2 Mackets and Beckett's. Oh, what a move. And this only means that Senna is now out of the DRS from Eli. That makes him very vulnerable to Exotic now with the DRS. But Senna knows Exotic's got the 3-second penalty. Oh, lock wheels from Exotic. As we're now heading into lap 7 out of 9. Let's see, AJ is into P8. Trying to get P7 from Kurt. As we are now into lap 7 out of 9. We've got AJ. Oh no, AJ is getting the track limit. But yeah, let's see, Exotic is now again very close. Now he goes again on the inside to Senna. And now is Senna going to back off? Yes, Senna backs off. And Exotic stays P2 at the moment. But is Senna going to have a good exit here to try and make another move on the outside of Exotic? Or he's backing off to get the DRS. I think he's lost a bit of momentum. Now heading into Cops. Try not to invalidate. To have a track limit here. But what are these moves going on tonight? Some absolute bangers of a move. On the outside of Cops from Senna. Now Exotic is making a charge to Eli. And we're back as Storm Twister made a move on VXR. And we're now into the second to last lap of the sprint. Exotic is now in DRS range again of Eli. Ooh, bit of wheel spin there. Senna also very close on Exotic as James. Another 3-second penalty. As now going to Magnussen Beckett. Sorry for that, guys. I just had to do something. I had to mute my mic for a moment. As Redding also gets a 3-second penalty. Let's see. Oh, and we've got a battle between Turbo and Jim. But Jim stays ahead. See what's happening here. Is Exotic going to make a move? No, he's not. Still a bit too far away. These four are just speeding like crazy at the front. Kickley in P5. As Turbo makes a move on Jim. As Jim gets a 3-second penalty. I think for Cops. The exit of Cops. We've got both Alpines fighting each other. Turbo left the session. So let's watch the front. Who's going to win the sprint race? Exotic is now very close again on Eli. Here he goes. Storm gets a 3-second penalty as well. Exotic is not close enough to make a move there, but Senna is also still close. As Storm makes a move on AJ for the point. But can AJ get back to him with the DRS? Or is Storm's got the DRS? I believe. Oh, Storm went a bit out wide. Oh, we've got a little spinner. That's James Mason spinning into turn 4. So let's watch at the front as Exotic is now very close. Turbo's joined back. Let's see what's going to happen. Exotic is very close. Exotic is going push. He's got the DRS. Eli and Exotic, two people they fought before against each other. Exotic goes to the inside. Goes for the move. He goes into P1 but does have that penalty. Let's see. Can Eli attack here? No, he's not. As Exotic, as Delwood gets a 3-second penalty. Oh, and here comes Eli on the inside. Dummy Exotic. Here he goes on the inside. And Eli wins the sprint race. Oh, that's unfortunate, Turbo. As Eli just made an outrageous move on the inside of the final corner. Wow. What a move by Eli there. I mean, that's crazy, these moves. Let's see what's happening. Delboy across the line in P11. Sterling P12. James gets P13. Kidney Jim into P14. Gets 2 drives behind him. Turbo disconnected. Is back. So Turbo into P14. Redding P15. Jim P16. Here comes Ryan. across the line in P17. And here comes Unfortunate Agent, a bit unlucky there, gets P18, and Cinderfella gets P19. But class drive there, guys. That was some good racing. Besides turn 1, of course, can be chaotic, but some great moves. As we are now got Eli winning the sprint race, goes pole position for the main race. Of course, we got another. Yeah, lap 1 was a bit chaotic. Senna gets P2, starts front row, MC P3, Exotic P4, Crazy Crazy Bean P5, Dean P6, Kurt P7, and Storm P8 for the final point. As we're now heading to the main race, and we have a 5-minute break again when we are on the track. We start at 8:20, so we've got 4 minutes to go again. But it was a great move by Eli there. So we're now having a 5-minute break, 5-minute break. So we start in 4 minutes. So don't ready up. What a move was that, Senna? Got that on stream. Outside on cops. What is that? What are those scenes? Jesus. But what a race that was, top 4. Well, I think your shirt, man. So we've got 2 minutes to go for the feature race. We got, as we are watching the mechanics T-posing for us, as please refer from arguing about the race in chat, please. Oh my god. No way this is true about Hamilton. That's gonna be not good for his career, but maybe dating Shakira. Any incidents / penalty removals, clip it, send it to the stewards, and we will refer it until there. So please. Guys, please refer arguing in the chat, please. Thanks, AJ. As it is time to start the race. Everyone is readying up now for 26 laps of racing. So don't argue in chat, just get your heads down and race. Let's see who's going to get a great start here. Let's see what everyone is. 5 lights. Here we go, 5 lights, hards and 1 soft. And here we go, 5 lights, and here we go. Who's going to have a great start? Let's see who's going to have a good start here. Ferrari's got the great start. Senna on the inside, and then Absi. Absi makes the move on the outside to the inside. Let's see who's got the great start here. As we've got people drop in. Storm and... oh! Both teammates collide into turn 2. We got 4 man. And here comes Agent pulling it through, making 2 moves on Agent as Exotic makes a move on Senna. But Senna's not giving it up on the inside. Who's gonna have a better traction? Senna pushes Exotic wide. So we've got Dean passing Kurt. Kurt and Dean fighting next side to side into Cops nearly. Kurt gets the jump on. Ooh, Kickley goes a bit wide. Even Dean goes a bit wide there. See who we got in the back as James passes Cinderfella side by side. James, a lot of grip there from him, even though on the hards. Great turn in. Let's see what's happening at the front as Exotic is on the inside and makes the move as Senna stays on the outside. On the outside they kind of collide, but Senna backs off to that Exotic pass. Watch how you don't spin here. As predicted strategy is a medium hard or hard medium. As AJ goes into the pit lane as we got Turbo spinning in the final corner. Don't get stuck there. See what's happening at the front. Eli already nearly out of the second. As Senna is still on the rear of Exotic. We've got Dean pushing it on Kurt. Dean is going to... oh, he's pushing it very close there. James on the inside of Jim. Can James stay? Ooh, bit of a wiggle there from James. And now he goes on the inside again of Jim. And he makes the move on those hard tyres against the mediums from Jim. Side by side. And James is through. And we've got Pops again. Everyone was fairly close to each other as Agent. Let's see, Agent makes a move on Corpse. Yes, he does. Oh, and no, we got Cinder spinning. I'm not sure if there was any contact. See what's happening at the front. Exotic still pushing it. As Sterling passes Del Boy. And Kurt passes Crazy Bean. And we're now a lap 3 out of 26. Exotic is wanting to win the race. Have it 5 out of 5. But of course he did not win the sprint race. He's pushing Eli massively. And Crazy Bean is now close to Kurt. Then he make a move on Kurt, but he's just too far off. Let's see at the front. Exotic still 5/10. Close battle. Oh, nothing more. Oh, sorry for the switching. Yes. See, yes, Crazy Bean. He is pushing Kurt to the limit. And those have DRS on him. As Ryan is first one to get 3-second penalty for track limits. And we've got James and Del Boy side by side. James goes ahead. Is Del Boy going to go back? No, he's not. Staying behind James staying in the lines, in between the lines. We've got VXR and Storm switching places. Absi sets the fast lap of the race. As we got Eli still 5/10 in front of Exotic. Exotic wants to have that win again. Exotic is now very close of Eli. Not going to make a move here, but he's going to try and make a DRS move after Maggots and Beckett's. Let's see how close Exotic can catch Eli here on the DRS. They both hit a bit of dirt. Here comes Exotic. Eli defends the inside. Exotic stays behind, just saving a bit of ERS. Dirt is now pushing Absi. We've got Sterling and James together into P8 and P9 as Deans gets a 3-second penalty that will cost him a bit after the race. As AJ's now gets a 3-second penalty for track limits. Bit unfortunate for him. Yeah, oh, and we've got Redding spinning in turn 2. As Kurt and Absi are fighting. And Kurt passes Absi, and we've got Storm spinning in turn 4. See what's happening here at the back. How close is it? As Storm retires on track. Not sure if that's allowed. So, yeah. As we've got 5 laps out of 26. Exotic still in a DRS of Eli. Absi back again on Kurt, his DRS. Go into turn 15. Just watch you don't lose your rear after tyres will wear off a bit. The top 3 are just... they are in a little bit of a gap, but Kurt and Absi can still see him. Bit in the distance. Got this little train here happening for P7, P8, P9, P10. Ooh, Dean. Big wiggle as James goes past. And now Agent is on the tail of Dean. Is Agent going to make a move? No, he stays, backs off a bit, trying to make a great switch back. Goes around the outside of Dean and makes a great move. And got the DRS from him. Yeah. Great move there from Agent. As Turbo gets a 3-second penalty for track limits. Veeks are the only one on softs. Not sure what he's trying to do. Had a bit of a contact with his teammate Storm at the start of the race. James is now very close to Sterling. Exotic is also okay. Is Exotic going? I think Exotic is going to attack. Is he going to attack? He is looking to the inside, but stays behind Eli just 1/10 of a second. Cinderfella gets a 3-second penalty. Bit of dirt flinging around. Delboy. Ryan overtakes Delboy. Ooh, bit of locking wheels from Agent. Delboy and Ryan side by side in the final 2 corners. Bit of curb hitting from Delboy. Ryan and Delboy, great fighting there. Ooh. Let's see what's happening here at the front again, as we got 4-man battle, 4P7, Sterling in front of the train. As Exotic is also still 3/10 behind Eli. Senna, Eli, and Exotic are having a clear battle at the front, trying to get who's going to be P1, 2, and 3. James, Mr. P2 from the main league, is fighting for P7 with Sterling, Agent, and Dean. As Exotic is now very close to Eli. What is going to happen here? Exotic had to back off there because a little touche. But can Exotic manage to get close again with the DRS? Is Exotic going to attack here in turn 15? He nearly did. He nearly made the move, but had to yield. Exotic is not looking. As James passes Sterling in turn 15, as Sterling drops 2 places. And as Agent thinks, hello, I'm here. Goes P8 and James goes P7. See what's happening at the front again, as Exotic is still in the dirty air from Eli. And VXR gets a 5-second speeding in pit lane. That's gonna hurt him. As we've got Exotic pushing and pushing Eli further, and Senna thinks, I like this battle. I want to sit in the first grid to see if anyone makes a move. I will get that move as well. And Agent is now 3/10 behind James, my Mr. Calculator, and my rival from the main league race, battling it out for P7. As Jim gets a penalty for speeding, for track limits. Exotic is now closer than last lap. Here he goes. Exotic is going for a move on the outside to the inside, and gets the move done on Eli. But Eli comes back around on the inside, side by side into the last 2 corners. Eli on the outside to the inside. Ooh, little touche. Exotic goes wide, and there comes Senna. And oh, they touch as Senna spins, hits the wall front wing. Oh, and Eli gets a penalty for track limits. Oh no, Senna. Oh, this is not fun. This is not nice. And he has a front wing damage for the whole lap. This is going to hurt him. As Jim again gets a 3-second penalty. Now Eli is back 5/10 behind Exotic. Exotic is now wanting to go away from Eli. As Kurt is now as Harley joins. Don't know who he is, but he can't race anymore. So as VXR gets a 3-second penalty for track limits. Kurt is still pushing, and Delboy gets a 3-second penalty. But if they're flinging around, Eli is pushing it again on Exotic. But knows he's got 3-second penalty. And we've got Agent and James side by side in turn 15. James on the outside, Agent now both outside, inside 15, 16. And they've got Senna pitting, of course, after the wing damage. And he has to go 16 laps on mediums. Oh, and Agent goes a bit wide. Storm left the session. And we've got Dean pushing on those 9 laps, all mediums, to Sterling with 9 laps, old hards. Exotic getting a better exit. Oh no, oh Exotic a bit wheel spin probably there. As Eli is pushing Exotic. These two having a rivalry, and oh, Eli goes wide again. These two have a bit of rivalry outside the league, in a different league as well. As Kurt is now very close on Abzi. Can Kurt make a move? Let's see what is Eli going to do. Eli breaks earlier. Stays in DRS. And Ryan is now got the DRS on the inside, on the outside of Dean. Can he make it? Dean tries to stick it on the inside. And Ryan makes the move. Kurt, first one of the medium runners, go into the pit. Crazy Bean stays out. Let's see who's going to pit more. No one's pitting yet. As Agent is still, as AJ gets a 3-second penalty for track limits. Agent and James are now fighting for P5. So Kurt is trying to make an undercut on Abzi. Of course, as Agent makes a move on the inside of James. James tried to yield it on the inside. Side by side. Ooh, little wheel banging. Now side by side, going to Cops. Here we go. Here they go. They're going side by side. So Cops. No way. This is so. This is. Oh, great move there by Agent on James outside on Cops. The second driver tonight doing it. What a move. What a battle between these two. Let's see what we have here. We've got both Red Bull drivers fighting for P7 as James makes a move on the outside of Agent. Side by side again. These two don't give any inch. As Agent locks wheels a bit. Can Agent make a great move? Make a great exit here? No, he doesn't. Stays behind James. It's lap 12 out of 26. Soon is the first pit stops going to happen. Of course, Kurt pitted earlier. Senna as well after a wing damage. As Redding passes Jim on the outside. Oh, as Kurt passes Sinner pits. Redding made a move on Kidney Jim. As Kidney Jim also pits for the hard tires. Let's see again. Agent and James. Here comes Agent on the inside. James, of course, staying on the outside. Ooh, Agent a bit of a wiggle there. Senna sets the fast lap. As here comes the switchback from Agent. But does not get the switchback done. As Agent pushing it. Is Agent going to do it again? He's on the inside. Ooh. They stay put as James stays in front of Agent. Exotic is now out of the DRS, or still in 1 second from Eli. Dean gets a 3-second penalty for track limits. But these two just are not giving any inch towards each other. They are wanting to fight and fight as both Red Bulls are fighting it out or not, as Dean pits at lap 11. So we've got two medium runners. Crazy Bean in P4 on those mediums, having a great race, even though he's a bit alone, but he's going to get some battle behind him. He's of course got the much worse tyre to deal with. Oh no, James gets his penalty. Oh, that's going to hurt him at the end of the race. Oh, and James spins. We've got Ryan and Sterling now battling it out. as they are now approaching James on Cobb's corner. Sterling very close. Ryan getting closer. James struggling with those hards, overheating it a bit as both Alfa Romeo drivers get past each other. Senna passes Redding as Eli is pitting. Okay, that's very early. Okay, it's James and Sterling are battling it out still. Oh no, Sterling made a move on James. Oh, there goes Ryan. Oh, no boy in the pit gets a 5-second penalty for speeding. And Eli gets out of the pit lane. Let's see, Senna is still here, and AJ gets another penalty for track limits. Kurt is coming across the line with those 3 laps old tires as James spins it again in turn 4, struggling it right now. As here comes Eli as well behind it. Senna goes into P4 now. Needed this comeback race after a bit of unfortunate collision between him and Eli. But at the moment it's pretty quiet on track with battles, but we've got these 3, Turbo, AJ and VXR, battling it out for P14. Let's see how this is going to happen. As Exotic is pitting now. Trying to break the undercut from Eli. See what is going to happen between these 3 drivers. As Exotic is now exiting his pit box. Is Eli going to jump Exotic? Here's Eli across the finish line. But Exotic stays in front of Eli by quite a bit. Wow, 2 seconds. But of course, Eli has got more tire temps than Exotic. The undercut did not work for Eli. As James is pitted as well. Redding is pitting. Turbo getting a 5-second speeding pit penalty. Now we've got Agent Senna again. Agent is now behind Crazy Bean, who is on new hards against new mediums from Agent. And of course Senna got those mediums. Of course they are 5 laps old. As Absy is now entering the pit lane. Jim gets a 3-second penalty. A lot of penalties getting handed out by the game. And Sterling pits and Ryan follows. Sterling, and now Sterling gets a 5-second. Exotic gets a penalty for track limits. And locking his tyres. And we've got Kickley, Crazy Bean spinning and Maggots and Beckets. Watch out for your tyres. As we are already halfway of the race. And we've got Senna. Oh, and Jim. Jim crashes. What happened to Jim? Oh, and that's a safety car. That's a full course safety car. After Jim crashes out on the back straight. What happened here? And VXR gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane. People getting caught on. So we've got 11 laps to go. This is a bit of unfortunate for Exotic and Eli, because they are and of course they are new mediums. and maybe Senna. So we're right now waiting everyone to go back to the safety car. So be patient right now. Just gonna lower my voice off at the moment. Be right back. So who is going to pit for new tires? I think the hard drives probably go in. No, they're not. Not going to change for newer tires. So I believe no one has been lapped. No, so that's good. So that means everyone is on the lead lap from lap 1 to lap 17. As Redding goes for the pit stop. So right now in lap 17, behind the safety car, the first safety car of the race, and a lot of penalties having now. Let's see how the penalties are going. Ouch! 3 seconds for the top two. That is gonna hurt them if Absi can stay into 3 seconds of both drivers, even in Matey Hansen. Oh, hey. Oh, hey Hansen. How you doing, mate? Condolence to you. This main respect to you right now, Hansen. Some crashes on the straight, no it's by accident, I don't know. It's been crazy. Oh, and there goes Crazy Bean with it. What? Oh, retired. Whoa, what's happening? What is... Oh, some AI, did someone go AI or something? And then it all went glitched. It's been crazy. It's been a bit clean, and some incidents happened. Some crazy moves happened. I will send you some clips after the race. I don't know what happened. Clip it, send it to stewards. I'm not... And don't argue in chat, please. I'm not going to... So we're right now at lap 18 out of 26. So we're now waiting for everyone to head back, everyone into the pack. So oh no, my batteries are low. I'm gonna need my cable. Is this the cable? So, uno momento, por favor. That's my wheel plugged off. I think it's gonna be one more lap. So after this lap, we're gonna have the race back. So I'm back. Hope my voice is still good. Voice okay? Yep, voice okay. So as Agent pits after having some damage. Thank you, Flecky, for following me on Twitter. Yes. We're now going nearly on the way for the restart. 7 laps to go, bit scattered around. So now, oh, what's happening here? Ferrari? Give him a bit of a moment for him. So we're now nearly going underway again. So after this, we're 6 laps away for crowning a winner. Safe going this lap. As it goes exotic very early. As Eli is backing him up. Is not sleeping. Kurt a bit sleeping there. As Agent pits. As we got turbo spinning. Let's see what is happening at the back. We've got both houses fighting for points. As Eli is trying to catch up. As Absi's got the better tyres for the end of the race. But it's out of the DRS already from these 2 drivers. Agent goes back on the mediums. Seeing the softs are not working for the last 6 laps. I understand. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna talk about it as well because I'm a commentator. So, as we got Sterling fighting Kurt, and Senna is also back in the groove, but it's got the 10 laps all tires as Ryan is pushing Senna now. What is going on? And of course, these penalties. It's crazy. Absi is now back in the DRS of Eli and Exotic. Who is going to win the Silverstone Grand Prix? As Senna is very close on Sterling. He has to watch out that his tyres don't get overused. As James make a move on Del Boy. Ryan very close on the rear of Senna. But they're getting the fastest lap of the race. As Exotic jumps Eli. There goes Ryan with a 3-second penalty. Again, Senna is pushing it again. He wants to get good points after that unfortunate collision. But of course, these 3 drivers at the front. Absi having a bit of luck. To the leader, he's got 2 seconds. to Exotic. So at the moment, Exotic is not winning, but he can win if he can extend the gap to Eli and Abzi. Of course. Oh, Eli goes a bit wide there on Cops. See what's happening here. Who's going to get a great exit? Senna is pushing like crazy. He is on fire. Great comeback. That safety car helped him as well. Abzi. There's no DRS yet. I think after this lap there's going to be DRS activated. We got Cinderfella on the outside of Dean. Is Cinder going to make a move on the outside of Dean as there's a AJ? Cinder is on the outside. There's AJ on the inside, and great move by Cinder on the outside as Dean pits. That's a bit unfortunate for him. See, as Senna is 12 laps old, mediums. Can Senna overtake Sterling and keep the gap? He, of course, has no penalties. See what's happening here at the front. And at the moment, Absi is out of the DRS from Eli, but Eli is now into the DRS. Now, jumping out and in of Exotic's DRS. And now Absi is struggling now on the 6 laps old mediums. As Eli is trying to stay into the DRS from Exotic, but is jumping out now. He's not getting it, or he just got it, not sure. As he did not get the DRS on Exotic. So this means he's losing a bit of speed. So we've got 4 more laps remaining. Let's see what's happening here. Freeway battle between... Oh, free white nearly. And there goes Senna and Ryan on the outside of Sterling. In turn 15. Great move from both drivers. Oh. As Sterling lost his braking point and hit the rear of Ryan. As Ryan improves on his time. See what we've got. James also in the battle for P5. But first P7 with Sterling. 3 laps to go. And Absi's gap to Exotic is 2.8 seconds. 2/10 for Exotic to stay in P2. It's now 2.9. 2.8. 3-second penalty for Turbo. Who is going to win the Silverstone Grand Prix of the league? As they're now 1.8 seconds, 2.8 seconds, 1.2 Exotic to Eli, and 1.6 from Absi to Eli. As Ryan is still in the DRS of Senna, and Senna is not in the DRS of Kurt. So both Haas's are fighting for constructors. As AJ gets a 3-second penalty again. A lot of penalties getting handed out here. Who is going to win? Who is going to win? See, we've got AJ is side by side. Oh, Sterling and James. James on the inside. Clean move as switch back from Sterling. James had to go wide. Can James stay on the inside in the side by side in the last 2 corners? Sterling get the inside. But here comes Sterling. James on the outside of Sterling. As Dean gets a 3-second penalty. And a great move by James in the last corner. As we got, I believe AJ went a bit wide there. Getting a bit pushed out by Cinder. As AJ now getting back on the inside of Cinder. Cinder braking later. Redding gets a 3-second penalty. Side by side. Ooh, as AJ had to go wide there. As there's VXR now on the inside. Into P11. On the outside again, AJ stays wide side to side. AJ stays there. As Agent retires from the session into the pit. And there's Eli gets a 3-second penalty. Again, that will cost him a big amount. That will cost him 2 places maybe. Right now, Absi needs to stay into that 2.8 seconds to win, as Del Boy gets another 3-second penalty. Right now, it's very close for that win, as Agent's car is in the pit lane. Let's see what's happening here, as Sterling and James still fighting it out for P7. Ooh, little touch from James on the rear of Sterling. Going into the final 2 corners, 2 laps to go. Still 2.9 seconds from Absi to Exotic, as we're approaching lap 25 out of 26. And now there's the 3-second mark. Exotic at the moment is winning the race by penalties as well. 3.3 seconds. 3.2 seconds. 3 seconds. Can Absi do something to prevent Exotic from winning 5 out of 5 races? Exotic needs to keep it clean as Dean pits. Oh, and Absi a big spin as Dean retires in the pit lane. Senna is in the DRS now off Kurt, but can Senna push enough to get Kurt for P4? As Absi is right now still 3.2 seconds from Exotic. What can Absi do? Absi 3.1 seconds. Oh, that's close. Still 3.1 seconds. He's pushing it. Absi wants to win that race to get. It's still 3.1 seconds. Last lap incoming. Here is Exotic. Sterling gets a 3-second penalty. It's still 3.1 seconds. Exotic leading. Ooh, went that bit wide. I'm not sure if that was a limit. Ooh, Exotic struggling with the tyres, because it's already at the end. As AJ gets another 3-second penalty. Oh, it's close. It's 3.2 seconds now between Exotic. As a spin from AJ at the final corner, or it was Redding, not sure. As James gets a 3-second penalty now. As James and Sterling fighting it out. As Sterling goes in front of James. 3.2 seconds. It keeps jumping between Absi and... Oh, it's going to be close at the end. What can Absi do to prevent Exotic's win? It's two tenths. 3 tenths now. 2 tenths. Exotic is now trying to manage the car to the finish line. Oh, hits the grass a bit. Absi is pushing it. Yeah, Absi is pushing it like crazy. Who is going to win it? It's 3.1 seconds still. Exotic comes around turn 15. Going now in the final corner. It's 3.1 seconds still. 3.2. Here comes Exotic across the line in P1. Who's going to win it? It's Exotic wins it by just 91 thousandths of a second. Kurt P4. Senna P5, Eli P3, Absi just P2, Ryan P6, James getting a P7, Sterling P8, Delboy P9, but gets P10, Cinder in P8, VXR P11, AJ P12, Redding going across the line in P13, and here comes Turbo. Oh, and AJ gets P13 after penalties, and here comes Turbo. What a race. What a final end of the race. As the game says, Cinderfella is driver of the day, but I will have to think who's my driver of the day. You will see it in the app, of course, who's going to be the driver there, or we get the announcement on Twitter. And that was the feature race. Yep. Oh, messed up the podium. Oops. Here we go. Exotic winning today's full race with 31 points. Absi getting P2. Getting the screenshots real quick. See who's got the fast lap. And I think that's Exotic with a 30.04. So that means Exotic will get 2 points for the race fast lap. And I think that is Agent who will get the point for the sprint fast lap. So yeah, Exotic wins the race. Absi P2 just by 91 thousandths of a second. Eli P3 on his reserve debut of the sprint league. Kurt P4. Senna, great comeback after a bit of an unfortunate spin collision. Ryan P6. James, great battle with Sterling and Agent. P7. Cinder P8. Great comeback. Started from P19. So GG's Absi, great race from you. I don't know if the top 3 want an interview. Wait, Absi is... I can't do the interview with Absi at the moment. So, Absi, what do you think of your performance tonight? Was it good? Yeah, I'm not sure, but Absi can't. Yeah, okay. The party's open, by the way, Exotic, so you can join me. Eli. So here we got a few game going. Yeah, drove well, mate. Good track for me. This, yeah, it was a good track for you. Well driven tonight. Did you add your voices as well? Oh, Absi is not Xbox.
He's on PC.
So, what do you mean? How? Oh, no, I do not. Absi, do you have an Xbox account? Wait. Oh,
I don't think he is in a party with Senna.
what?
The Dalboy James are in there. The others are.
Wait, Absi, are you... No, Absi was in VC with... I don't know. Absi, you have a... Never mind. But...
You got so lucky you did.
So... You got your voices included? Next time? Oh, okay.
There you go.
It's
I
alright,
added it.
Absi. So...
Need to chemistry.
So, congrats, Exotic, for your win tonight.
Don't
It
start
was-
with me. I don't want to be started with.
Oh.
Talk to the guy who
Oh,
apparently
yeah,
thinks I'm lucky.
Okay. Eli was a great drive out there. Bit unfortunate with the contact
Where's Aaron?
with Senna, of course. Was a great battle between you.
I got a 3-second penalty by looking down
Yeah,
my
I
phone
saw-
and
I saw that.
at the wrong time.
But
Oh.
welcome back again to the league.
I mean, it was a bit of fun. I mean, I got to race this absolute muppet again, so a bit of fun.
Yeah, it was a close battle between you two. And even at the end, Absi tried to push both of you to the limit. Of course.
Absi is lethal in the last 5 laps. I'm saying it now.
I was
Same in
tempted
Monza, same there. He's
to slow
lethal.
down and give him DRS, but I didn't.
So,
Mate, can we just talk about the last lap and the last corner of the sprint for 1 second?
yeah, that was a great.
Cut across my line. I'm saying it now.
I'm not going to just should
I
give me...
want to go back and look at the replay. Bear with.
Absi saying
Side by side, and you cut across my line.
Absi saying should have gave me
It was
DRS,
close,
would have done it.
No, because also been a dirty bugger. That's why.
Yeah.
Be quicker next time, Absi.
But yeah, was a great drive out there. Eli, great job getting the pole position for the feature race, getting P2 in the main race.
I got
Uh,
P3. I got the penalty right
oh
then.
yeah, penalty P3, but yeah, on track P2. So congrats to that.
Right, we go. Right. I
Okay.
have to finish this.
Don't
Look at
call
my
me
sheet.
ad. What the
Uh,
ad?
just a
I've
quick thing,
got,
Eli. Eli,
yeah.
can you have a little talk with Senna about about the app?
Oh yeah.
The app.
Yeah. I'll talk. I'll talk to him a bit.
Okay. Can you do that so we can fix that?
Yeah. Oh, I think it's in the Discord interviews now.
Yeah, I'll Senna.
Is it interviews or what?
Yeah. So
Alright, Eli, get interviewed.
I was just interviewing.
Oh man, I'm looking. Bear with me a minute. I'm looking at the final little bit of the race and the sprint where me and you were literally side by side a second in theatre mode.
Wait, I think my audio is included.
How we didn't make contact was insane.
But yeah.
We didn't make contact because I backed out because I knew you was going to cut across my line. If I didn't back out, we're both in the wall on the left.
Okay, so congrats, Exotic.
I would have won if you didn't have it. Cheers.
Exotic, congrats on winning your 5th feature race of the league out of 5. Just barely.
10 out of 10.
I wouldn't call 10 out of 10 after this.
You did not get the sprint, but yeah, just barely, just 1/10 of a second quicker after the penalty, of course, to Abzi, and of course a bit of an unfortunate from quali to the sprint as well.
I don't want to talk about the sprint or quali.
Exotic second. I know I'm going to sound a bit untrue at second. I was actually ahead at the apex of the corner, and going into the corner, I was actually full on ahead of you. I have the replay on my steer at the minute.
Yeah, I would have had the outside line.
So this feels like
broke.
This feels like a Lewis Hamilton #max battle.
This is two owners of a esports tourney going at it.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's a bit. I mean, to be fair, I felt a little tap in the rear, like, she was like, shit, don't lose it.
Yeah, if I didn't back out, you're dead. So you're lucky I backed out.
But yeah, how
I would have preferred room.
How
Did
was
you get
the
3 seconds because of warnings?
Guys.
Yeah, no, Kurt Maestro off the start of the sprint didn't give a. Well, I won't swear. Didn't give a damn that I was on his right. Cut across me. I had to get out of it, and I had to cut turn 1 to avoid him. And I got 3 warnings at turn 1.
Yeah, so
I got a BS pen.
Can I have the word, please? Just a big congrats to all of you guys. Even though it was a great race. A lot of battles happening. You two, Senna, Abzi, y'all at the quali. It was just a 1/10 between 4 drivers. Did you feel like was it more pressure this race because it was of course Silverstone? Everyone most time is the home track. Was there more pressure now?
Yeah. I was already feeling it because Eli was in. Eli's normally slow. Like if we did custom setups, I'm slapping him. But when it's custom setups, it's equal.
But yeah.
And then,
to be fair, I would usually run no ABS, but because like
you use ABS now? Oh, you really? No wonder you.
Oh my God. Okay, but. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you everyone for being in the stream. For the record, Exotic, I did give it. I was squeezed by Storm on my right,
so currently setting.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So thank you both to join for the interview. Abzi, next time we will have you with it as well. I understand you don't want to be at the moment. Congrats to both of you. Congrats to everyone who survived, of course. It was a tricky one, even with the safety car.
Who survived? Couldn't say much about Senna.
Senna survived as well.
But Senna's going to be having words with you, mate, because you killed him.
So, yeah, I did actually, when we were in the safety car, I did go in his chat and go, yeah, sorry about the contact into the final corner. And he goes, yeah, it was a risky move from me.
Yeah, I heard that. I was a bit watching it. So, thank you for here. I will talk to you in a bit. Everyone who's been watching the stream, thank you for having me, Hansen. Bit condolence to you if you're still watching at the moment or watching back. We will see you next week again, maybe. If it's not, then maybe I will stream again or I will race. You will see. But yeah, everyone, have a good evening, and we'll see each other next week. I think it is. See what track is it? Calendar. It's Belgium. It's Spa.
Oh God. Oh God.
It's Spa.
Oh
So
Lord.
have a good one, everyone, and we'll see each other next time.